Welcome to the NASCAR Hot Wheels Cup Series. I'm your host, the gamer with Ally Racing. Say hello.
Hello?
And Duckscanner, say hello.
Hello.
We're in the deserts of Arizona here in Pheonix today for a good 16 laps of racing. On the pole we have Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman. In row 2 we have Chase Briscoe and Kyle Busch. In row 3 we have Tyler Reddick and Kevin Harvick. In row 4, we have Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. In row 5, we have Ryan Preece and Joey Logano. In row 6, we have Ross Chastain and Martin Truex. In row 7, In row 7, we have Ricky Stenhouse and Austin Dillon. In row 8, we have William Byron and Bubba Wallace. In row 9, we have Christopher Bell and Michael McDowell. In row 10, we have our K teammates Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher. As we get ready to take the green flag here, take your picks. Who's going to win? I think Ryan Blaney.
I'm picking. Let's go with Kyle Larson.
Well, the green flag's dropped and we're racing here in Pheonix. Great start for Blaney.
Yeah, look at Blaney with that good start. I think the Bowman started second this race. He won the Daytona 500. I think this year's going to be his second breakout season.
Oh, looking to the inside. There's Elliott. They're all sliding up. Look at Byron in the back. Bowman's in the wall.
3 wide.
Bowman's in the wall. He's going to slow up that middle lane in that high lane.
From our Goodyear aerial camera, we can really see how the cars handle this track.
As a big lead for Ryan Blaney, a whole 2 seconds from that start.
And Tyler Reddick running second, but Chase Elliott trying to run him down as well as Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece, we know he's good on these short tracks. I'm pretty sure in the Clash we saw, unless he wasn't.
Oh, Byron's in the wall.
Oh, hard hit for Byron. Still no cautions. But let's see. Blaney's gap has now got to 3 whole seconds.
I think that Pat's just having issues not knowing how to handle this track, really.
As we see Preece go on the outside and Chase like, here's Christopher Bell making his way up the pack, forcing in by Kyle Busch, and now he's going to get past Alex Bowman.
Yeah. Bowman was in second, now having a bad start here. Wouldn't be surprised if the caution came out.
Okay, as we see Eric, who is that? Ricky Stenhouse Jr., I believe, getting by like 3 cars at once. Let's see the next closer. Let's see if there's any 3 wide action as Larson gets by Bowman.
Oh, stack up right here. Preece, I think, got in the wall a little bit.
Byron.
They're all battling for a second, allowing Blaney to get away.
Byron charging up the pack. Blaney is now up to 6 whole seconds.
They're going to need a caution to catch Ryan Blaney, and I think they'll get one the way they're racing and the way they're hitting the wall. Here comes Byron on the inside of Elliott. Elliott's in the wall. I told you there was going to be a caution. Around goes Elliott.
Chase Elliott was having such a good day, but now he's around. Is that a caution?
Yeah. That's going to be a caution. Caution lights are on.
We have to look back and see what happened. I think Elliott, Briscoe, and Byron just got 3 wide, and they just admitted they got together, and Byron got on the wall, but then Elliott got spun off the front of Byron.
Yeah.
Let's actually see what happened as yeah, basically what happened.
Josh Berry. We'll just say it's Chase Elliott. So.
Yeah, Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, look at
Chase
this. He just
Elliott
hits the
just
wall.
hits the wall, and then Byron hooked him. Really had nowhere to go.
Because Briscoe got up the track, and oh, that's just bad hit for Chase Elliott. Not the way he wanted to start his season.
Let's go
She,
on board with Byron here on the roof cam. See how it looks for him.
it's the roof cam with like the hood cams with me, whatever.
Yeah, just
Well,
Elliott got in the wall because, he got a little bit tight in the corner. Byron and Briscoe. Byron had to send it down because Briscoe was kind of giving him no room, and Elliott was just slow on the high line.
and let's see what the next race is gonna be. You can say it because you're the guy who says that.
So next race on the schedule we have confirmation will be Bristol Dirt.
Interesting, Bristol Dirt this early in the year, and it's gonna be different from these drivers since last year in the 2022 season, it was the seventh race, I believe. But I'm just
And
making
it
sure.
being only the third race, technically the fourth race, but we don't really count the clash, so it being the third race of the season, that is definitely gonna jack up some drivers.
As the NASCAR Hot Wheels Cup Series is brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Refreshing taste.
And Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. I need to try it first.
Yeah.
As
Alright,
let's take a look at what Ryan Blaney's radio is saying. All right, so just try to hold him off. You're first for the restart. We know your speed. So just have a good rest of the day. Let's try and go in here in the Pheonix 600. As the pace car has to pull off weirdly early, so we're gonna know when we go green from like a mile away. From like, oh no,
pace lights off.
yeah. So we'll be on board with Tyler Reddick for this restart.
And we'll listen into his radio here on the restart too.
And are you gonna be Tyler Reddick's radio, or am I gonna be Tyler Reddick's radio?
You will. I'll cut this part out
Okay.
also.
Yeah, okay. As Tyler Reddick's new Monster Energy Beast Sam. So not car. As he's gonna run a blue and a red version of this sometime in the near future. So we'll listen into Tyler Reddick's radio on the restart. Alright, they're gonna come back to green. We're back up. Give you 8 laps to go. 8 at the line. Green, green, green. Alright, Blaney got a good start.
Bloody good.
Okay, okay. Alright, so just try to drive yourself up there. Oh, one inside, freeze inside, freeze inside. And as we look back out at Blaney, it's gonna be a big lead for Ryan Blaney, but can Priest catch up? Or can Larson,
I
because
think there
Priest
might be something in Blaney's car.
Blaney might actually get disqualified as let's listen to Priest's radio. I wonder what's going on there. Oh, caution's out!
Caution's out again! What happened? Where's the pack? Multiple cars on the apron. Lots of
Ellie,
cars have damage here. What happened?
it looks like the big one.
Possibly. One car might have stacked up and
Oh yeah!
got.
Oh my God!
Looked like Dylan. Haley was coming into pit
Yeah.
road. I think he had a problem. McDowell gets in the wall up there. Hit the wall hard.
Oh my god.
Truex barely avoided that, and then
Look at
here comes the hits.
um
Look at Corey. Oh,
Ty
look at Ty
Gibbs
Gibbs. Ty
is
Gibbs got in the air on that.
out, and yeah, they're gonna something seems to be in Ryan Blaney's crash. He seems to be like his spotter and the rest of his radio crew seem pretty calm, but
Look at him jumping the pace car. I think there might be something in his car. You remember when Michael Waltrip put jet fuel in his car? I think this might be similar incident.
or maybe it's like last year at Pocono where it's like under the wrap, not really noticeable.
Yeah,
I've got some hitters, mostly people that are involved in the crash. I think it's more something like Pocono last year.
yeah. That
As a
that car is oddly fast. I've never
course,
seen a car that fast at Pheonix. I mean, yeah, sure, you could say he's a leader, yeah, leader, and he has clean air, but that's weird how fast he's going.
and for this restart, we're gonna go on Ryan Priest's United Rentals cockpit cam. Sorry, hood cam.
But
Unless, okay, yes, it is the
oh,
cockpit cam. We're gonna go on his cockpit. The race is we're still doing the race. Is it over because of the caution or no?
I don't think it. I don't think it is. I think probably in the next 2 laps we're gonna go back green.
So we may be going to overtime. Well,
Yeah,
no, it would overtime because it would still be in the overtime is when they go over the race limit. So
yeah, but remember this is in our 2003, so there is no overtime really.
and remember, NASCAR from fan backlash, NASCAR kind of removed. They just removed the overtime. So it's going to be interesting because these drivers know that they have to race in the limits of the race as pace car lights are still on. Let's look at our credit one bank ones to watch.
For
And
me personally, he's been up front all day. He's third now, won the clash. I think Kyle Larson is going to be able to get this one done.
I think Ryan Preece, he's stuck there in second. We know he's good at the short tracks, and he seems like a great pick. What about you, Duckscanner?
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win this race?
Maybe Priest.
All right, so we got
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're still pacing. I don't think this race is over. I think the pace let's look at let's look back at Ryan Priest's
Cam.
United Ventures cockpit cam. Pace
Pace
lights
lights
are
are
off
off. We're going to go back green, folks.
with 2 laps to go. If a caution comes out, then the race is over.
Yeah, just remember that. Look how many cars are let down. All the way from 28 to 36. So 8 cars a
Yeah,
lap down. They all might pull up on the inside here. And if they pull up on the inside, just think of how bad that would be. But they're not going to do it. Cars send it wide. Listening to Pieces Radio here.
all right.
Pay attention to Ryan Blaney on this
We're
restart.
gonna take green flag here. All right. Pace car off. Green flag, green flag. Buddy's pulling ahead, so just try to make up the ground. Someone might go to the inside of you, just let them by. There's no point in fighting at this point. We all know Blady's gonna win.
Yeah, I think there's something in Blaney's car.
Because now we listening to Kyle Larson's radio. You're inside of Freeze, so you might be clear. Yeah, you're clear, Freeze. No, Freeze back on the outside. He's outside. He's outside. Alright, so just try to make up the ground. Just give the spot to him if you need to. And,
White
only
flag.
now keep in mind though, Kyle Larson might be battling for the win.
Yeah.
Oh, green line up the pack. We gotta really focus on Kyle Larson's card. Can you hold off Priest? I think he can hold off Priest. Ryan Blaney will win in Phoenix, but this could be the actual battle for the win. Kyle Larson gets second, and he could have potentially won in Phoenix.
Daniel
Post
Suarez
race,
slow on the apron.
post race inspection will come to you in a bit. So stay with us as we'll come back.
Ryan Blaney is a